Let's start by zooming in on Ghana's western region, a place known for its lush forests, fertile farmlands, and its underground treasures. This region powers Ghana's economy. It supplies the world with cocoa. It produces some of the country's richest gold deposits. And deep beneath the ocean, just off its shores, it holds something even more valuable, and that is oil and gas. In July 2025, Ghana's Ministry of Energy and Green Transition made an announcement. They officially approved a new offshore oil project located near Cape 3 Points called the Erban Akuma discovery. This is not just another oil field. It could be a game changer for Ghana's economy, energy strategy, and global influence.
Now, the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition has announced a major milestone in Ghana's oil and gas industry. The joint venture partners operating in the Cape 3 Points Block 4 have officially submitted a declaration of commerciality for the Erban Akuma discoveries.
But there is more to this story, so let's break it down. Cape 3 Points is Ghana's energy frontier, located in the Gulf of Guinea. This stretch of water has been the heart of Ghana's oil operation for over a decade. In 2007, Ghana struck oil at the Jubilee field. It was a big news. Then came the 10 fields, Sankofa and others. Now, in 2025, attention shifted to Block 4 or CTP-B4. Two wells have been confirmed here. Erban 1X, which holds oil, and Akuma 1X, which contain natural gas and condensate. After extensive testing and analysis, experts say these wells are commercially viable, meaning they can be drilled, developed, and produce profits. So, who is involved in this project? Well, the project isn't just a government effort. It is a joint venture made up of several companies, which involve Eni Ghana, Vitor Upstream Tunnel, Woodfields Upstream Ghana, and GNPC Exploco, which is Ghana's national exploration arm. Together, these partners submitted a declaration of commerciality to the Ghana Ministry of Energy. That declaration was officially accepted on July 3, 2025. It confirmed the field is ready for full development. Well, this isn't just about oil, it's about economies, energy independence, and national strategy. First of all, this is a potential economic lifeline. Ghana is still dealing with high debts, inflation, and pressure from the IMF. So, new oil production means more foreign currency, a boost to the national budget, and more leverage on the global stage. Secondly, this project supports Ghana's energy security. Gas from the Akuma field could reduce reliance on imports and power local industries more efficiently. Third, the project is tied to Ghana's local content policy. That means local workers, local suppliers, and local knowledge being built for the long term. With the discovery declared viable, the next step is to create a plan for development. This plan will outline how the oil and gas will be extracted, what infrastructure will be built, and how the environment will be protected during the process. The Ghanaian government, through the Ministry of Energy, the Petroleum Commission, and GNPC, will monitor every step. The goal is efficient production, national benefit, and environmental responsibility. Now, here's the harder part. Ghana is not the first African country to strike oil, but for many, oil became a curse, not a blessing. In Nigeria, billions were earned, but corruption and pollution also followed. In Angola, oil made a few people rich and many more poorer. Ghana has done better so far, but as new oil money flows in, so do new risks. Poor oversight, greed, mismanagement. The only way to avoid that is transparency, smart regulations, and public accountability. And here is another question. Why develop new oil field in 2025 when the world is moving toward renewable energy? This is a valid concern, but this is what President John Dramani Mahama have already said about that.
And that brings me to the topic at hand today, and that is the oil sector, which has, prior to you being in office, been a bit of a sore point for the Ghanaian economy. What do you think has been some of the main challenges with this for Ghana?
I think that the environment got a bit toxic. I don't know for what reason. Government did not seem to prioritize the sector. And so there was a lot of disinvestment. They had little squabbles with all the oil investors. For instance, with Tullow, there was a squabble over taxes. And I think that, it was something that they could have resolved. Tullow went into arbitration and won the arbitration before we came into office. And so on the rest of the issues left to that were in dispute, we are sitting with Tullow and we're resolving them. And I think that that's the way it should go. Oil and gas, oil is in transition. And so, everybody who has any assets should be pumping like there's no tomorrow. And so, I would lay a red carpet to anybody who wants to drill and pump oil to do so. Because, in the next decade, 2 decades, I think that the world would have made a transition to renewables.
So, what is the takeaway? Off the shores of the Western region, Ghana may have just unlocked a new phase in its energy journey. The Erban Akuma discovery is a major win, but it comes with major responsibility. It could help our homes, grow economy, and boost local industries. Or if poorly managed, it could become just another missed opportunity. The outcome depends on what Ghana and its leaders does. So, what do you think? Can Ghana turn this discovery into a long-term prosperity, or we are watching the beginning of another oil trap? Let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you very much for watching. This is AS1 Report. My name is Sheriff Haruna. Have a joyful life and see you in the next one. Macrao.